To a statement from Glen Valley Foods, it reads in part, "We are strongly committed to following all laws and regulations. Our company is not being charged with any crime. We have been 100% cooperative and will be transparent with all communications regarding this matter." The immigration operations are raising tensions, as you can imagine, for more than just the people whose immigration status are being checked. Their families, their communities are also concerned.
Dave Zavolinsky is at the alert desk with reaction from local officials. Dave?
Aaron, Brian, just within the past 2 hours, newly appointed Omaha Mayor John Ewing released a statement. He says his office is working to determine the scope of today's immigration operations. He goes on to say, quote, "The city is not in the business of immigration enforcement." He says Omaha police will not check the immigration status of anyone. Omaha police were on hand today to assist with traffic control and public safety around the ongoing operations. He says he hopes people won't be afraid of police. He says the mayor's office is working with community groups to help affected families. News of today's immigration operations came as the Douglas County Board of Commissioners were meeting today, and board chairman Roger Garcia abruptly accused himself to see what he could do to help his community.
And apologies to the board and the public as well. I have to depart at this point. My community is being terrorized by immigration raids at this moment as we speak. There's word of at least 2 raids happening at this moment, so I have to go try and help.
We're going to hear from other commissioners coming up in our next half hour. And this reminder, we have the full interview with the CEO of Glen Valley Foods, along with statements from Omaha Police and the Douglas County Sheriff's Office on our website, as well as the full statement from Omaha Mayor John Ewing. It's all from the First Alert. It's all at, I should say, firstalert6.com. I'm reporting from the alert desk this afternoon. Brian, Aaron, let's send it back to you.